Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know I have been inconsistent for around 10 days. Uh, I just got my voice back. I was really sick. So let's start. Let's start with the features of Python. I'll first write down all the feature, like the pointers, and then we'll explain each one of it line by line. So the first feature is it is open source, that is free to use. Second, it is a high level language. It is a general purpose language, and it is dynamic and strongly typed. We'll cover all of this in the later section. We'll explain each and every point in detail. It is both compiled and interpreted. It has huge libraries, which we will cover in the coming videos as we proceed. It is easy to write and debug. It is portable, extensible, and embedded. This might all seem like a little strange in the beginning, but let's see every pointer in detail. So the first is it is open source and free to use. Like we downloaded the Anaconda, it was free, absolutely free. Even if you download the python.exe file and connect it with another IDEs, it is absolutely free. So it is open source and it is free to use. You can download it from anywhere. Next, it is in high level language. That means we don't have to write binary code. It is machine independent and it is very easy to learn as compared to the machine level languages or assembly languages. Next, it is a general purpose language. That means that you can use it to write code for websites, softwares, or automate tasks or analyze tasks. Anything you can do with Python. Next, it is dynamic and strongly typed. To understand this, let's go to the notebook, Jupyter notebook, and we'll see it practically how it is dynamically typed and strongly typed. How it is dynamic and strongly typed. So I've written a very basic code. I've taken a variable, I've given it a value, and I'm printing the variable and its type. So the first variable I gave was 10, the second I gave it in strings 10, then I gave a float number, and for each of it, it has given integer, string, and float, as you can see in cell number 1, cell number 2, and cell number 3. So it has automatically taken the data type. It has automatically assumed or interpreted what the data type is. I did not have to tell it that 10 is an integer or 10 is a string or 10 is a float. So it is a dynamic data type language. It understands what the data type is automatically. While there are some languages that are statically typed, like Java, C, we have to specifically mention that, this variable is going to take integer values only. This makes our work easy, as we don't have to limit ourselves that what variable we can use. Next, it is strongly typed and weakly typed. So strongly typed is, suppose I've added a string and an int. So in Java and C, they convert it into string and add it. They use typecasting, but in Python, we don't do that. So that's how it is strongly typed. So here's a little dynamic means we don't have to implicitly tell what value it is going to store. And for strongly, it means that there are some restrictions on intermixing the values of different data types. We cannot mix every data type like we can do in Java and C. So what's the next pointer? Let's just go through it. It is both compiled and interpreted. Okay, let's go through. Do we know what is compiled and interpreted? So I don't think we've done that. So let's do it. when we convert the source code to bytecode all at one shot, it is called compiler. It is called it means that the code is being compiled, while interpreter means that we convert the source code into bytecode line by line. So each line is converted into bytecode. Then, if that is successful, then it moves on to the next line. So this is a visual representation of what I just said. This is the work of compiler. While what an interpreter does is it converts one line into bytecode and executes it and then moves on to the next line. Now we said that it is both compiled and interpreted. How is that possible? So let's just take a look at it. So why we say that is because the program gets compiled first to the bytecode and the bytecode is run line by line using the interpreter. So the source code is compiled to bytecode. Bytecode line by line gets executed. This is how it is both compiled and interpreted. So now we understand how it is compiled and interpreted. Next, huge libraries, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. We're going to cover that in the coming videos. Next, easy to write and debug because it is a high level language. Next, it's portable. Portable, why? Because it is high level language, it is machine independent. That is why it is portable. We can run the same Python program on another computer as well. It is extensible and embedded, means that we can take another code and embed in the Python program, and we can take the Python program and embed it in the Java program. That's how it is embedded and extensible. Means we can use the code, a different language code, and embed it into the Python code, and we can take the Python code and use it in another language also. That is how it is extensible and embedded. It is extensible when we take another languages other than Python and put it in the Python code. It is extensible. And if we take the Python code and put it in Java or any other language, it is embedded. Thank you for watching. See you soon.